We have today at WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM several special guests who are going to do a group interview. It is Bill Morton, president of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce, and several of his interns. Bill, welcome to WZRD.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So first of all, could you describe for the WZRD listeners exactly what is the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce?
Well, the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce is the official Chamber of Commerce of Rogers Park. We represent the businesses, residents, organizations, and institutions of our community. And our goal is to stimulate our local economy without gentrification.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work. And helping you in your work are interns mostly and volunteers?
We're all volunteer board.
Mm-hmm.
We're made up of our membership. We get our funding through fundraisers, chamber dues, membership dues. And we also are very fortunate to have interns from local universities, including Northeastern Illinois.
So when you say that you do fundraisers, do you use interns to put such an event together?
Yes, we do, because it's part of experiential learning. You know, they get the experience of putting together an event, promoting the event, working with the local business owners, which would be Bar 63 in this case, figuring out how it benefits our community.
Mm-hmm. So what do interns learn from this experience? What are their tasks, such as putting together a fundraiser?
Give students practical work related to experience, and in this particular case, it's a happy hour fundraiser at Bar 63. We're making posters. We're putting them around the neighborhood. We're putting them in the local schools. The event is on Thursday, May 24th at Bar 63, and one of our interns, Nyla, she initiated this concept, spoke with Gina, the owner over there, and also negotiated what the chamber would get from this fundraiser, the terms of it. All of our interns there on that afternoon, and it was really great. We negotiated $3 drafts and $4 mixed drinks, and it will be from 8 p.m. till midnight.
So could you describe for me a little bit about the back and forth and what Nyla learned from the negotiations?
Well, it wasn't just Nyla that learned. We all learned a thing or two from this. Even though it's an upcoming event, we've already got a lot of experience from this. We've done a lot of research about how other fundraisers were put together. We did research on printing prices. We called up all the local places and decided to do it locally. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of experience that students can get before graduation with this.
So could you describe for me a little bit about the different interns, what they did, and then you could maybe invite the intern over and let the intern talk a little bit about what that intern learned as a result of putting together this fundraiser.
One other thing before I do,
sure.
We put together a raffle, which is pretty interesting. And what we're going to do is go throughout the community of Rogers Park and maybe outside of Rogers Park to get raffle prizes. And it's going to be a really great time at Bar 63 at 6341 North Broadway, Thursday, May 24th.
Is Bar 63 at the edge of Rogers Park? Is it just outside it, or is it still inside Rogers Park?
They're in Edgewater, just south of Devon Avenue, right on Loyola University's campus. They are a member of the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce. We've done some very successful fundraisers and events with them before. Mm-hmm. And I remember when I was chatting with Gina a couple days ago and we were talking about putting this together, one of the really memorable events was St. Baldrick's Day, where I got my head shaved in solidarity with those who have cancer. Mm-hmm. And a lot of great people were there, including our Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce Person of the Year. She really put it all together over all the years and raised so much money. And a lot of our local business owners were there, including Case Food and Wine and Our Public House, Renee and Sandra.
Mm-hmm. What other tasks were there in putting together this event?
We went on meetup.com. And we put it up there on our Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce meetup and our Bill Morton meetup. We put it on social media, Facebook, Twitter. We have a JPEG version of our poster. We're going to be putting it on other places as well as Craigslist and everything else. It's a lot of promotion. We have to show up. We have to invite our family and friends. This is our first event like this with them. If we really make a splash and get a lot of people on what would typically be an off night since we're in summer session, and it's mostly Loyola students, can really build a relationship. And that's what we're looking to do. I'd like to introduce our interns.
Okay.
Come on up, guys.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Pretty good. So, first of all, let listeners know your name.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, my name is Eliberto Yair Piña,
Oh, okay. And then, what is your major?
computer science.
Okay. What is it like interning at the chamber?
At the chamber. Well, I'm mostly interning as a web designer
Yes.
in order to create a website for this organization. That's what I can tell.
Yes.
And I'm just waiting about what is request in order to accomplish all the activities. That's all what I can state at.
Okay. And do you have any advice for students about internship?
Well, I can tell that they should do the internships so they can get their experience on their hands-on, like such participating on events like party, political, and technical events. That's
So-
all what I can state.
Do you find that some of the tests that are outside your major, do they help at all with what you are learning in school?
Well, mostly it is kind of supportive because every student can get their confidence in order to participate in any events. And because mostly in any major, not computer science, in any major, they have to show up any presentations, basically what they're gonna talk about. If they're gonna talk about Java's, Microsoft Office, or whatever language program it is, they have to create a presentation and introduce to the audience in that company or institution what they have learned so far, what they have explored so far.
Yeah,
So-
and I guess what you're learning at the chamber, like even right now, is this your first time being on the radio?
This is my first time being on the radio. That's correct.
Well, then that's one of your experiences as an intern at the chamber, I guess.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you so much, Eliberto.
No problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So, hello, and could you first tell the listeners your name
Hi, my name is Matt Engel,
and your major, Matt?
finance.
Okay. So, what is it like being an intern at the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce?
It's a really nice experience. It helps me with planning, spending, and how to keep track of your budget.
Right. And when you were helping with this event, did you learn anything from helping us put together this fundraiser?
What I learned from putting this fundraiser is more of how much of our goal and how much we will need to reach our goal of how much we need to make.
Okay. So you're watching the books and planning the end goal.
Yes.
Good. Okay. So what about advice that you could give to students about learning at an internship?
What I would recommend for learning at an internship is it would be great experience for you to know how to do it, to see if you like what you're doing or not, and it looks really good on your resume, because when your future job is looking at your resume, they would be like, oh, he knows how to do this.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So we is there any final thoughts about the internship that you want to share with our listeners?
I would highly recommend this internship. This particular internship would help with future jobs as well.
Okay. Thanks so much. Hi. Let the listeners know your name first.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Lane, and my major is accounting.
Okay. So, John, what is it like being an intern at the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce?
Wow, it's a very great chance for me because I can learn a lot about how to allocate work to the most suitable person. Also, from the event, I know how to make the plan and organize an event, especially for how to make the time.
Okay. So when you and the other interns were at Bar 63 and planning, what did you think about that?
That is great. And so many people discuss with each other, share our opinions. Well, it's funny, and also I said about it because I learned the most important thing I learned is how to make the time for it. I think it's very, very good.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any advice for students about being an intern?
Well, as for advice, I just want to say be brave. Try to do everything that's new. Yes, there are challenges, but if you dump them, you will learn a lot, such as me. Because I just want to attend an intern at the second year of the college, but I'm just afraid maybe I will because I do not learn at that time I didn't yet take too many courses, so I just think I will do something that really going to make it very bad. But now I'm nearly graduate, so I just want to do this. But I just think about maybe if I can do it earlier, it will maybe help in learning. So be brave.
Okay.
Do what you want.
Okay, thank you very much, John. What is your name so that listeners could know who you are?
Hello, my name's Jenny Lay, and I'm majoring in finance at Northeastern.
So, what did you contribute as a part of this fundraiser?
From the fundraiser, I think I've contributed a couple of things. From the Bar 63 event, I've learned a couple of different skills, such as marketing the event to a certain crowd via social media accounts such as Instagram, Facebook. I've also learned team communication, networking, and how budgeting is very important. I've also learned leadership skills as well. Not only that, but I've also been able to be exposed to business negotiations events and how fundraising works.
Do you have any advice for students about interning at the chamber and internships in general?
I've actually had an internship before this one, and from that I've learned that having an internship is quite important because it allows you to have a hands-on experience and gives you an idea of what you enjoy doing in the future, especially in your future jobs and career, so you'll know if you like it or not.
What was the highlight of your contribution to this fundraiser? What would you say that you enjoyed the most?
I guess the highlight of this event so far, I've been able to be on the front end and, just attack this kind of like negotiating part. It was really exciting just to be able to watch that going on, and I guess I've never really been exposed to that, because I'm usually in the background. But now we've been able to be, putting our hands into something, and it's really exciting.
And do you feel that it built your confidence?
Yeah, it has built my confidence a whole lot.
Wonderful. Thank you. Well, hopefully other students, when they do internships, they will also build their confidence.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We've had a lot of interns since we first founded on April 14th, 2009. We've done a lot of events, and I really think we made a difference in a lot of people's lives. So here's our intern, Nyla. She really spearheaded this one. She was really a big part of the negotiation with Gina.
Hi, Nyla. Could you let our listeners know what your major is?
Hi guys, my name is Nyla Chaudhry. My major is marketing with a minor in computer science.
Okay, wonderful. So, Nyla, what was your role? Could you describe a little bit about the highlights of what you did for the chamber and your thoughts about this internship?
So what I do for the internship is marketing. I help out with the social media aspect of it. I talk to business owners about possibly planning events with them, fundraising.
So when you spoke with Gina, was it? Did you have any drinks in mind, or did you lead her, or did she more or less lead you in what she thought the customers would enjoy at that time of the day?
She definitely helped out with leading me. I don't have much knowledge with the alcohol aspect of it when it comes to a bar or anything. But overall, I do feel like this was a team effort. Bill definitely helped. Jenny, everyone else definitely helped pitch in ideas. When it comes to just planning the event, I feel like since this is our first time, we're just going to wing it and hope for the best.
So did you ever plan events before? Did you intern somewhere else, and did you ever do something like this before?
I am currently interning with Anita Borg as well, but I've never really planned an event with them. The only events that I have planned are my niece's birthday parties, so that kind of helped.
For sure. Okay, so do you have any advice for students about interning?
Definitely. Just be confident about what you say, what you do. I feel like when you go into an internship, you're always going to be nervous, whether it's like a job interview or just unpaid. Definitely look forward to making friends, because definitely coming into this internship with the chamber, I did make friends. Just be confident. Use your soft skills and push for it, you know?
Do you feel that you're able to build your soft skills further?
I definitely do. I can use what I've learned in this internship and, use it as an everyday basis.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much, Naila.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So let's have a final word from Bill Morton.
Oh, thank you very much. I'd just like to thank Northeastern Illinois University and Loyola University Chicago for providing interns for us so that we can have this experience, and WZRD 88.3 FM Chicago for having us on. I think that's great. I'd like to thank Bar 63 for being such a community partner and allowing us to have our happy hour fundraiser for the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce on Thursday, May 24th. At 6341 North Broadway in Edgewater. It's from 8 p.m. to midnight, and I think we're all going to have a lot of fun for a great cause.
So you will be having other events and fundraisers and business networking events, correct?
Well, we have a lot of business networking events at different locations. We have one coming up at Chalet. We have one coming up at Safari Lounge and Ethiopian Cuisine. And you can look at the Chamber Facebook for more information about those. But we also have financial literacy events. We have health fairs that we've done before and that are coming up, and we're planning a job fair.
And also, if students want to become interns, how do they contact the Chamber?
They can email us at intern@rogerspark.cc or give us a call, 773-850-0049. We accept any student that really wants to be an intern. We have flexible hours. You could do it around your work schedule or other internships or family obligations. And I think that you'll have a lot of fun, getting a lot of experience, being creative, and making the whole thing happen.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you very much, Bill, for coming to WZRD Chicago 88.3 FM and talking a little bit about internships and the Chamber.
Thank you.
You're welcome.